One.
Hi.
Hi. How are we doing out there in internet land, boys and girls and penguins, or whatever you want to be called? Welcome to the Brotherhood with me, Graham, and my big man,
Stevie
boy. How you been, mate?
Yeah, I've been great, mate, other than you fucked the last one up.
Yeah, I did fuck it up, really. It's just technical glitch, we call it. Technical glitch in the...
We done one for about 45 minutes and he went, whoops, found me up on his way home. Whoops, Stevie never recorded.
There was no sound.
No sound.
It did record,
yeah.
Just no sound. Anyway, it's just one of the minor little things that you guys and girls don't need to worry about because we're back. And
yes, yeah, we got a doozy in a minute, yeah.
Yes, whatever the doozy is. Anyway, today's chosen subject, mate, is
stress of having kids.
Having kids.
And I'll listen, even though we're trying to be funny, but
we will be funny.
Yeah, the stress part of it is like, if you ain't got kids, you'll realise it at the end of it. And take our advice when we've been through it, made our mistakes, haven't we?
Yes, and the main mistake was having them.
It is, yeah. Oh no, it starts from the beginning. It starts when the stress starts when the wife's pregnant. Yep. First 5 months is fantastic. He's a fucking baby. Then the
little person.
Yeah. Then their ankles swell up and they're eating gherkins every fucking 45 minutes. And they're ordering you about, like, do this, do that, fucking do that.
Yeah, it's the hormones.
That's what I'm saying. That's where the stress starts, even before the little fucker's born.
Yeah. Do you know what? And this one's for Sharon. It's tough being a fucking bloke. You come and be us for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
All right. It's tough being a bloke.
I've offered her twice to come and sit on.
So when we want to pick our perfect woman out, we'll fucking do it, Shazza. All right. Don't start fucking laying into us.
And calling us, you know what?
Oh yeah.
The big C word.
Oh, matron. Yeah. So yeah. Having kids. I think the initial sort of thing is, oh my god, yeah, we're gonna have a baby. Oh, fantastic, yeah.
It's going to be all roses, beautiful.
And then, I knew it wouldn't be. I knew it'd be fucking awful. But then, like I say, the bit of pregnancy and this, that, and the other, and things start ballooning out, and you go, oh, fucking hell, I didn't know that was going to happen. Anyway, I've got to say, so on the birth of my son, right, my oldest boy, I was present at birth, obviously, and,
but
all
why?
That stuff.
Well, that's the question.
Because you're there to support someone who's having your baby.
It's gruesome.
Yeah, well,
and the stress starts again because, as you said, you're there holding her hand and she's spitting at you. My wife is gobbing at me, and what have you. The stress starts.
No, that was last week.
The stress starts, mate, when they're 6 months pregnant and it lasts the rest of your life.
No, I didn't find it stressful during the pregnancy, if I'm being honest. There are a couple of little niggles or whatnot, but I didn't find that stressful. Right. But what I did find stressful was the aftermath. But no, it was the months to follow, because I had about 2 years of postnatal depression, which actually I found out to be a lie. It was just she was a fucking horrible bitch. But no, I'm joking. I'm not joking.
Baby or the wife?
No. The baby was fine, but then the stress began when and this is the thing, and I'm going to state the obvious here. Babies are gorgeous. Yeah, I held my grandson for the first time today. My second grandson.
Superb.
Held him. I fed him. I did all of that just for hours. Loved it. Give it back.
Yeah, that's right.
There you go.
Because
my daughter's sat there. Yeah, I'm really, really tired, Dad. Do you think? And then the son-in-law's doing the same thing. So it's not. I think, and especially a lot of young people, they go, oh, you done all right, didn't you? You worked out all right. Yeah, it did. But there's a lot to go through before you get to that. We're all right stage. And kids are always your kids. Kids are always your kids. They never stop being your kids unless you cut them off.
Mine's 35 and she's still on the apron string.
Right. Okay. So there you go. But. Yeah, so I think it was following that, and I'll never forget looking at my oldest boy, looking at Bill after he'd been born, and they put him under like the little incubator light or whatever it was, and I just stood there looking, thinking, "Fuck,
he's ugly."
Oh God, no, he weren't. He was gorgeous. Well, he looked like wrinkly old man.
No, dude.
He looked like comedian Mick Miller.
Like me, yeah.
So I just remember standing there looking at him and thinking, "Shit." like you're my responsibility now, and it does. It all comes crashing on you. It's a beautiful thing. I love and adore my kids. But I like my grandchildren a bit more.
Oh, you do.
Oh, I love my grandsons are just the best. Now I've met the second one, I feel complete now. But little George is 5 now, and I'm favourite granddad, obviously. He's like my little buddy. Yeah. I love him to bits.
Follow you around.
And the good thing is with that is you don't get all the shit that goes with it. Don't get me wrong, I looked after him when my daughter went back to work. He was about 11, 12 months old. So I used to take him out, go to the park, let's go out, fresh air.
I remember you saying
yeah. But and I loved it. And it was good because we formed this sort of bond. It was great. But the stresses, for me, I think the stresses start, different for everyone else, but the stresses start once the baby comes along. Especially if you're new parents.
Yeah, first time.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. No, as a dad, I was very hands-on, probably the same as you.
All the time.
Very hands-on.
I took 3 months off work. So when
I wasn't that keen.
Oh, yeah.
I want to get back to the fucking fire station.
But I've always said that us dads don't see I don't say the best of your kids because as they grow up, you love them just as much. But you know, it's we have to go to work, so we're up at 6. We don't see the sprog. We get home at 6, so we don't know the
sprog's asleep. Yeah. No, I totally agree.
So when Sue had to, I don't know, whatever, 8 weeks paid, she went back to work, and I took 3 months up, and I bonded something rotten.
Oh, fair play.
Yeah, it was fantastic. Fair play. Yeah.
It's but not everyone has that luxury because obviously you were just printing money at the time. Which Sue is now spending. Where is this? She's on another cruise. Which Sue is now spending.
Yeah, but the stress that we're going to sort of stresses here is in. Can you imagine the stress of my mother, like my mum, the horrible mum who left me? When I was born with. That's going to lead you into a fucking joke of some sort. But when I was born with no face. Now, listen. Can you imagine?
You've been born with no face.
I'll explain, but can you imagine? You see it, then it plops out, and they give it a swift fucking wipe. Long as
and they're like,
I don't know where it was, but then with my arse,
upside down,
my arse on my fucking face, and so you wipe it down and pass it over. Could you imagine when my mother saw me?
Fucking screamed.
I never.
What the fucking hell is that?
Didn't have a face. I had a skin. It went right the way around there and covered my whole face up.
So you had a face. You didn't just grow one.
It was under.
It was under it. Right. It's like I've got a 6-pack. Just happens there's a load of fat over the top of it. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. You've hit the nail on the head there. So with Bill, and this was all down to milk. Right. As simple as you think, milk, cow, or whatever it is, the fucking Super Gold SMA. Don't ever get SMA for your fucking babies. It's awful stuff. So yeah, and for 2 years, Bill was constantly screaming. He was feeding, he was doing all the normal bits, screaming. Unbeknown to us, the milk was sat too heavy in his gut. But you don't until a kid says it hurts, or you can't communicate. So it's a guessing game. So we put him onto this other stuff, Aptamil, and that was it. It was brilliant. It was like sleeping, this, that, and the other. Ethan was a completely different kettle of fish. Like Lauren was a dream. Lauren was an absolute dream. Ethan was another completely different kettle of fish. Had so many issues with him.
Yeah.
So we had to have a frenectomy, which is the bit of string under your tongue. Yeah, the frenum.
Right.
And he physically couldn't poke his tongue out. And it took until he was 3.5 to get an operation, to get him referred, to get the operation done. And they cut the thing. His tongue shot out of his mouth, not shot out of his mouth, sprung out. And he was talking up to that point, couldn't form words properly.
No, because imagine.
And kept saying it again. No, it'll stretch, because they kept saying they didn't like doing a frenectomy on young kids. I think it might have changed now, but that affected Ethan with his development. So his speech was delayed, development was delayed, etc., etc. And then we had the problem where we thought he was he was constipated because he'd want to have a pup, and he'd disappear behind the settee, and he'd stand there and cross his legs and absolutely fucking scream the house down.
They must have hurt him at some time.
No, what it was, he was holding it. He didn't want to go because he'd had a pup at some point, and it had
he didn't like. That's what I said. It hurt him. Yeah.
Right.
So Sam's a dog.
But you look at what's happening, and you think, right, he's trying to go. No, he weren't trying to go. He was trying to fucking stop himself going. So all of these things,
stress.
All of these things, it's stress. And I'll throw the key one into it is money. Not for you, fuck me. Gee, where is that printing machine? Why is there gold bars in the corner of the room? No,
you've always got money for your kids.
No, not everyone does. That's my point. So when
Good grandparents.
So when Bill, what if you haven't got grandparents?
Oh, come on, we're pushing the issue here a bit, aren't we?
No, not at all.
But if the kid's not used to having presents, it won't miss them.
Yeah, I know, but I think as a parent, you then try and compensate for the kid not having a grandmother or grandfather or blah 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 blah. So no, there's a whole range of different issues that come around with money. Not everyone's high earners, I think. So I was from the fire service. I think I was taking £750 a month. Right.
Yeah, but what's that worth now, though? Come on. I know.
It would be worth about £1,100 a month.
Go on.
In equivalent.
I'll have to AI that.
AI it, yeah.
Now, you wasn't earning good money, because before I met you, I had a brother-in-law, and so you wasn't. That's why the strikes were there and all that, wasn't it?
Oh, the money was shit. So what I'm saying is that not everyone's a high earner, not everyone's earning bundles, etc., etc. So, and the pregnancy might not have been planned. It might just be, okay, you're pregnant, we're going to have this, blah, 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 we'll make the best of it. Not everyone has those support mechanisms. And to be honest with you, in terms of bringing the kids up and raising them, looking after them and working around holidays and working around work and everything else, is we pretty much done it ourselves. If we rely on ourselves, we've only got ourselves to let down. And that's that.
As long as the kid's fairly dressed and well fed,
clean, fed, watered, and happy. That's all you can do. So that's why I say money does play a big part. If you're rolling in it, tripping over gold bars. So I would say, money's a big accounting factor.
But we're trying to implant, but where the stress comes. That's stressful enough. What you've spoken about when they're tiny, up to 2 years old and what have you. But the stress I found got worse as my Stacey got older.
In what way? Why was you stressed?
Because the question, and you're going to say, and heed what he says. When Stacey got to 5 years old, to mobile phone. Margot lived better, mobile phone.
No. At 5?
Yeah. Oh,
no.
No. And then iPads and all that, because we could afford it, you know what I mean? So over to you, where I just went along with it, I was out earning the dosh. You done it different.
So how I parented, along with my ex, was because you got to remember, social media wasn't big back then.
No, it wasn't. It was a plaything, really.
It wasn't big back then, and we weren't really. We had mobiles, didn't really use them a lot because
it was cost too much.
It cost it was like 50p a minute, to fucking speak to anyone. Anyway, so. As I think, and obviously it was Lauren, because Lauren's the eldest. So as Lauren got older and then started secondary school, and everything became so much more complex because she's a woman. Anyway, so but Lauren was desperate because all of her friends had social media accounts, this, that, and the other. So Lauren had a phone so that she could ring me or ring her mother. But it was what I think they called it a brick phone, like a basic. iPhones and all that weren't prevalent then. So you didn't really have the technology. But you had Facebook and things like that. And Lauren was desperate to get onto Facebook. And I said, you're not going on social media until you're 16. Until you either leave school or you get past the age of 16. And I've never, ever regretted it. I've done the same with Bill. Bear in mind, iPhones were up and about then. And, whatever, Snapchat and all the rest of it. Bill kicked off a bit, but it was like, no. And I'll be brutally honest with you. If George hits 11 and he's walking around with the latest iPhone, Grandad will have something to say about it. And if he's on social media, Grandad will have something to say about it.
Yeah, but you can't, can you?
No, I fucking can. Because I want my kids and I want my grandchildren to be safe.
Oh, yeah, make you right.
So that's where I do step in. I don't cut across her parenting or Harry's parenting. No, because they're good parents and they do it how they do it. I'm not there to change it but if I feel there's something there that is to the detriment of my grandson, I will speak.
Oh no,
I do.
I do with mine. I class my daughter's kids, my grandchildren, as mine, and I speak to them as they're mine. Not my grandchildren, but they're mine, because without me they wouldn't be there. But you get it biological. But no. If one's shouting with a kid there, I'll jump in or whatever. probably the stress is what we're talking about. It might stress me out that much, where I've got to say something, whether it upsets my daughter or what,
And the thing is that there is, so it's all sides of the scale, isn't it? Because there are grandparents out there. I know my grandparents were great when I was little because I got away with fucking murder.
I was the peach of the family, mate. Yeah, go on.
Right. So, I was the first grandchild. So, fucking course I was fucking. So, so my granddad would not let anyone fucking touch hair on my head. I was a golden child. But I don't. And there are parents out there there are grandparents out there that the grandchildren will go and stay with them and they go, I know mum and dad don't let you have Coke, but you can have a Coke tonight.
That's me.
No, see, I don't.
Me.
See, I don't do that because for one, I get grassed up, and for two, and for two, I think if it was the case of granddad, we want pizza and chips because we have it every night, I'd be saying no, we're gonna have a roast dinner tonight. We're gonna. That's the only thing that I would do or change.
You should be wearing your vest when you say that.
Oh yeah, my vest and my can of Stella Artois. But no, so no, I don't. My daughter's slid in being an amazing mum. She's really slid into the role well, and I've told her how proud I am, and I honestly, truthfully am, and and I know that George and Freddie are going to. But George he's an amazing little person, and he's polite, and he's like caring for other kids as well. There's another kid crying,
I've got one,
Yeah. So no, she's doing her and Harry are doing an amazing job. So I'm not gonna. I might be a bit cheeky sometimes, you know what I mean, but not constantly because I've seen it, and I've seen the parents getting like really fucking aggy, like you really need to stop doing that. No, they're with me. Come on, you come with me. If it's something like giving them pocket money, yeah, right, just give them the fucking pocket money, But
it is the way to stop your own stress as it goes. So I make you right. Exactly what you're saying. It is, but they do that to me. They mug me. But so now I just go, oh, help yourself.
Yeah, no.
But the little one. Ellie won't say nothing, but the little one, because mum will go, did granddad give you anything? She go, yes, I have 3 chocolate biscuits.
Yeah, they're grasses. You can't trust them.
No.
They're like, love you and all that, but I know you're going to fucking grass me up to so no.
But don't forget that your kids have got peer pressure as well. So when they get to, especially nowadays, when they get to 6 and 7, it's, well, the girl at school's got these trainers and the girl at school's got these sunglasses.
Yeah.
And the stress comes in. One, you might go, fuck it, I can't afford it. Or two, my missus don't want to do it this way. So it's stressful all the way along.
But like I say, going back to the iPhone thing, and it is peer pressure, but this is and it is stressful. But this is where, certainly for me as a dad, this was at the point where I thought, no, I don't. That's not going to happen. I'm the father, and I don't give a monkey's shit what anyone else thinks. I don't care about the other kids. I don't care about the other. And it wasn't to embarrass them, but the long and short of it was that, okay, so you're going to walk to school now because you're old enough where you will have a phone. Because if you get in bother, I want you to know that you can make contact. You're not having the latest iPhone like little Johnny. Because little Johnny's a target for something to come along and go, fucking have that.
Yeah.
So, I never rose to that peer pressure. And I believe you me, I got plenty of shit off my kids for it. I kept saying to them, when you get older, you'll realise, you'll know exactly what this is about. Now, Lauren's got two.
Yeah.
The words of Rolf Harris, 2 little boys. But I won't mention that.
Nonsense.
But no, it's people say it's the hardest job in the world. It's the fucking hardest job in the world. Being a parent.
It is. And getting it sort of trying to get a decent balance there,
That's the thing.
If you're, I'm sorry about batting in, but is like my Stacey and Danny, they're threatened. You fucking put that. I told you to put it away. Put it a fucking way.
Yep.
The next step will be, you don't put it away. The iPad's fucking going.
No, the iPad's going.
And they won't put it away. But 5 minutes later, no, she'll be on the iPad. So what I'm saying is, they threaten to do something.
You have to follow it through.
Follow it. Take this in, you lot. If you're first, you got to follow it through. Like like your daughter playing with another girl on the floor. I don't remember whose kid it was, but they're playing, and I saw mine snatch her pair of the binoculars off this kid, and the kid started crying. I said, "What did you just do?" She said, "Well, it's mine." I said, "Yeah, but you'll be here, and she's going to go out empty-handed. Give it back." And she wouldn't. So I went, "Do it." I said, "Dump it." Now, Blondie and Danny wouldn't dump it.
Just make the threat.
I'd smashed it up in front of her. If you ask Blondie now, she'll remember that. She said, I was standing. I was stamping.
I'll tell you what. So, when Lauren was little, she used to wear the jellies. You know, the little plastic sandals.
Oh, yes.
Because Lauren loved jellies. Like, you got a new pair of jellies, she got a bed in them.
Yeah,
You'd like these a big pair of feet hanging out the end of it, but you had to take them off. And she loved the jellies. we lived in this house that sort of backed onto an orchard. And we had patio doors at the back. And for like a period of, it was a month or a couple of months, she was forever leaving these fucking shoes lying around. Fucking tripped over and nearly fucking head butted the corner of the wall, all of that. I said to her, "Lauren, will you put your fucking shoes away? Put your shoes away. Put them away." I'll tell you what. Anyway, it got to about, I think it was like the next day, I tripped over them again. She just dumped them left. I tripped over and I said, "You don't put those fucking jellies away. Do you know what I want to do? I'm going to open the door. I'm going to fucking throw them over the fence." So about a week later, I tripped over again. I picked them up, fucking launched them. Well, I fucking told you I would. I don't know why I'm laughing. She was heartbroken. I had to go and fucking retrieve them eventually. Do you know what I mean? But that's how your kids get you.
You've got to do it. No, honestly, take it all in. It will take the stress down, the stress level. Because you'll get rid of the stress a little bit by losing your egg. It's gone, you know what I mean? Yeah.
But right, okay, and just to add on to that, the thing is that when you do that and you follow, I'm not saying that everyone's got to throw their kids' shoes over, it's just really tickled me that, is that when you follow it through, the kid then knows they fucking mean business. Yeah. So it's not about being horrible with your kids, but it's tough love. It's tough love. Yeah. Honest to God. And you know what? Unbelievably so, it works. It works, because you see these feral kids running around like Mickey Flanagan says, you know, the old nebulizer and Santander, go and run off and do your thing. There's too many parents out there like it.
Yeah, just
because they don't want their kid not to like them, and they want to do super nanny and get on their level. No. You tell your kids something's going to happen, it does happen, they'll fucking stop doing it.
Yeah, follow that through. Definitely.
So follow it through.
And if it turns, as they get older and then turns into mine, you're in trouble. With a woman like mine, you're in trouble. Thinks I'm the Bank of England.
I'm not going to agree or disagree, because I know Sharon's watching. Other than that, having kids is great.
No, it is. Is there any more in? Because you won with your iPads and whatever. It's good. That's good. And the follow through, if whatever you say, you do it. That is a must.
100%. Yeah. And the thing then is, having kids is stressful, but it's rewarding. Like I say, my three kids are incredible. My two grandsons are amazing. So I'm a happy chap. I'm a happy chap, and that's all I can say about it, really. But it's not as easy as people make it look. And you see the kids sat there and they're like, "My God, you know, look, they're eating dinner and they're not running around this and the other." No. That's taken a lot of work.
It's a fucking switch.
That's taken a lot of work to do it. But you bring your kids up to respect you, they'll respect everyone else. They'll grow up to be good human beings and genuinely nice people. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you've got to follow through, you know, with what you expect of them, and if they care. Because how many times you must have seen it with people that you know, that the kids on the floor throwing a strop. I can't stand that when they kick their legs, and you think, for fuck's sake, fucking pick them up and grow up.
I've got to tell you this one as well. So a mate of mine from back in the brigade, Jimmy Swindles, he's ex-military. He lives down near where my family lived, down in Aldershot, my original, like my dad's side of the family, and he came second on Britain's Hardest Man. So we never let him forget that. You know, we called him Spurs, because, you know, coming second, you don't get fuck all. Yeah. But a top fella, Jimmy Swindles, if he's watching this, and we were training the military up at Morton in the Marsh, up the fire college. And we'd come in, and it was a big room. We'd all get changed into our fire gear and put bits and bobs on. And he always had a story to tell Jim. And Jim had two boys, and I think they were around about 10 or 11. he said, "Fucking boys." He said, and he was always moaning about his boys, and he was saying, "Yeah, you know, like they really got on my nerves last night." I said, "What happened?" He said, "Well, I went into Sainsbury's to get some stuff, you know, and one of them's pushed the other one into the fucking like the cold fridge where all the butters and stuff is." He said, "He fucking pulled him up and told him off." He said, "Anyway, it just causing havoc, you know, knocking stuff over and blah blah blah." He said, "I got to the counter." He said, and fucking blah, blah, blah behind me. And the guy saying, "Oh, yeah, that'll be X amount." And he went, "Hold up a minute, mate." He said, and I turned around and I said to him, "Oi, you two. I wish I'd left you on your mum's fucking tits." I couldn't stop laughing. I've never heard that said before. I could, but he said it. He said it.
And he meant it.
And I said, "What was the sort of reaction?" He went, "Well, the girl on the till just looked at me." And everyone in the queue. I said, "Did the boys stop?" He went, "Yeah, they fucking stopped. They stopped. I told them so." Just funny. That's a bit coarse, but it's a bit funny.
What we were talking one last one, we were ramming it on too much, I think. If you have a girl, I'm coming to you. So you've had a girl and you've gone through all the business and the stress, and I hope you listen to us. We might de-stress you a little bit, what we said. But then this darling daughter of yours gets to 14, 15.
Yeah.
And she's a knockout.
Yeah.
What does Daddy do?
Daddy chases boys off the fucking doorstep. And if you think I'm joking, I'm not joking.
I've done it.
So, yeah, I won't go into the details of what happened. But Lauren always has and always will be my little angel.
Of course.
All right. And my biggest problem at that time when she was 14 was my history.
Yeah, same as me. I
can imagine yours got in the way. Yeah. Oh, sniffer.
Yeah.
But that was my biggest foe at that time, was because I knew
exactly
what I was like at that age. I know what these sticky little boys are like.
You're mine,
and listen,
no.
Harry's a smashing fella, but that's my fucking little angel.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I bet
makes me a bit angry thinking about it now.
I bet Harry never had a sleepover around your place, did he? In her bedroom.
No.
No.
But that said, when Bill started dating, and he'd been with his girlfriends a few months, you know, so we're going to stay downstairs. No, you're not.
No.
So I don't just apply it to my own daughter. If someone else's little angel is staying under my roof, none of that shit going to go on.
I did my dad, even though I was an addict. So he used to work nights every other night. So I made sure I put the crumpet around when you weren't there, you know.
Yeah.
And make sure the bird was out before he come home.
Lucky girl.
No, well, it is. Yeah. But they do rebel, and you can expect so, because with Blondie, that was her first boyfriend. She might have kissed other guys, I don't know, but it's her first boyfriend, triple. Yeah. There's no way in this fucking God's earth she would have married him. I would.
You would have forbidden it.
No, I would not. I would kill him and bury him and fuck it. You know what I mean?
In a pool of his own dribble.
Yeah. So I used to give a stick, mate. He's fucking mental. He's and so the next boyfriend, he's missed the call. He's like head of his class, captain of the rugby team, captain of the cricket team.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to shine.
Yeah.
A stars in everything. Good looking fucker.
Yeah.
Money and what have you. So I thought, she's testing me out here. She's gone from one extreme to the other. You know what I mean? Then I found out that he was giving her a clump. So you could imagine how he suffered, which he did badly, as he goes. And his dad stood there and watched us. He said he deserves it.
Fair play.
Yeah, fair play. He was a woman beater, you know what I mean? And then the next boyfriend she brings around a cage fighter. So I think she said, well, he didn't like that one. I'll fucking take one round he can't beat up. But he brought around a cage fighter down who she married.
There's lots of amazing things that go along with it. But we just want to talk about some of the stresses that you might encounter.
And you will get stress. You know what I mean? So the quicker you jump on it, the less stress.
Sleep deprivation. That's another one.
Man, that goes into depression, the fucking lot. Doesn't it?
Yeah. So yeah.
All around with black eyes. You've just got a new kid, have you?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and you know, you go to dinner dinner do's or barbecues, and the baby's asleep in the back of the car, you just sit on the driveway. Can you bring me out a burger?
Bring me out a burger.
Shh.
We just got to
Slam the door. Fuck's sake. Oh my God.
Who the fuck's that?
Yeah. So
it's fun. It's fun.
So if you're...
there's two words, I think, the best words in the world, and you brought me up about the grandchildren. Two best words that I hear, hopefully every day, is dad, and I thought that was good, but granddad. God.
Granddad's great.
Unreal.
Especially if you're the favourite granddad.
But they make up for it just for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Even like I say, you'll get enjoyment out of your kids, but you get the most amount of enjoyment out of your grandchildren. That's all I can say about it. It's great.
But you hit the nail right and you pass it back, didn't you?
Think it shit yourself.
No. You would have done that. I would have done it. Yeah.
No. I didn't change Freddie a day. No, he didn't have a pup or whatnot. But I held him for a couple of hours and I fed him and winded him and walked him around. It was bliss. So yeah,
it's like riding a bike, isn't it?
It's great.
It just comes back to you, though, doesn't it?
And now I've got his birth certificate. I'm going to sign him up for Charlton Athletic season tickets because his dad's a Spurs supporter. I can't fucking have that.
Can't have that.
No. And George has been a season ticket holder since he was born. And I'm going anyway. Hope that helped or made you laugh or whatever it is. And if it didn't, then tough.
Suffer.
Suffer. Yeah.
But it is a part of what we want to do, men's minds and all that have you, and women's on this subject. Is very, very stressful. So you've got to find a trigger to calm yourself down, whether you beat the kid up or whatever. You just
beat him up.
Know where I'm going for. If it means walking away for 2 minutes. Because you will get bloody stressed.
And there was one final. This is like the Jerry Springer. One final thought, as I saw a meme or it was like I just think you call it a meme on social media ages and ages back, and it made me roar with laughter. And it was something along the lines of, "You're not a true parent until you have flipped the bird and told your kid to go fuck themselves as they walk away from you." I thought, yeah, I'm a true parent.
Fuck you.
No, you say it silently when you go, fuck you. They walk away.
But they do it the same you and you walk away.
Yeah, well, that's it.
You can imagine it though, can't you?
Oh, yeah. So, I hope you're all well. I hope that's helped. Hope you enjoyed it. If you got any feedback, unless your name's Sharon. If you've got any feedback, give us some feedback or your own personal experience, or give us a call, 07762 99 1973. If you're struggling at the moment with anything else, or you are struggling with parenthood and you've got nowhere to turn, if you don't want to speak to us, 116123, call the Samaritans. Amazing bunch of people.
They are,
and they will signpost you and put you in the right direction, as would we. And we look forward to speaking to you or seeing you, or you seeing us next week when we're going to be speaking about something else.
Yeah, but she won't know about it until I picked it out.
Won't know. So listen, take care, boys and girls, and imaginary penguins and
lampshades. Click the like button and the comment.
Take care of yourselves and take care of each other, and we will see you real soon.
Look after yourselves, mate. Best of luck with the kids. They just don't know. They fucking don't know.